going to show you, according to the Bible, why Gaza is going through what they're going through right now. Amos chapter 1 and verse 6, Bruce.
All right. The book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse 6.
Read.
Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza,
Read.
and of 4.
So for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4, keep reading.
And for 4 will I not turn away the punishment thereof,
Read.
because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom.
This is the reason why God is punishing Gaza today. Because in time past, they gathered up all of God's people, black and brown people, and sold them into slavery, into captivity. When you think about the transatlantic slave trade, what 3 groups of people do you think about who were involved in selling our ancestors into slavery?
White people.
It was white people.
That's all I got.
It was Nilotic Africans and Arabs.
But my thing is, like, if this is from what happened years ago, why are we, having a mass genocide on people who have nothing to do with it?
Oh, because God didn't punish them years ago. Give me Amos chapter 8. Give me Amos chapter 8, verse 11. And also, matter of fact, give me 2nd Ezra 15 first. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 20. God is not just punishing them for things that they did a long time ago. He's also punishing them for things that they continue to do today. Have you ever heard of Afro-Palestinians? Well, you should Google Afro-Palestinians. Afro-Palestinians are black people who live in Palestine.
Right.
Guess what they have to deal with in Palestine? They have to deal with racism, oppression from the Palestinians and from the Israelis. From both sides. Read this real quick.
Hey, 2nd Ezra 15.
2nd Ezra 15, start at 20.
All right. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, start at verse 20.
Read.
Behold, saith God, I will call together all the kings of the earth
Read.
to reverence me.
That's talking about World War III. God is going to call all the nations together for World War III.
But I thought God wanted just peace and...
Oh, no, that's not what the Bible says. That's Christianity. Watch what the Bible says. Read.
Call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me,
Read.
which are from the rising of the sun.
From the rising of the sun?
Yep.
From the rising of the sun, that's talking about China and Japan. You know what they call Japan? They call it the land of the rising sun, yo. You can Google it, but keep going.
From the south, from the east,
read.
And Lebanon.
Read.
To turn themselves one against another.
To fight each other. World War III. Keep reading.
And repay the things that they have done to them.
And this is the reason why he's going to do it. God is gathering all these nations together to fight each other, to repay them for all of the evil things that these nations have done to his people. But watch this. Read the next verse.
Verse 21.
Read.
Like as they do yet this day.
So not only is he judging them for the things that they did in time past, but he's judging them for the things that they continue to do even to this very day. This is the reason why these things are happening in Israel and in Gaza. And you say God came to bring everybody together. Where is that at in the Bible? What Bible verse? Book, chapter?
I have no idea.
You know why? Because it's not in there. When you read about Christ, did Christ say he came to bring peace to the earth? Did he talk about bringing peace?
That's what the Christians say.
Let's see if that's true. Give me the one in Matthew chapter 10. Who are you in? Luke 12?
I was trying to find it, Luke.
Give me a Luke 12 first. Luke 12 and 51 since you're there first. Let me get that one first.
All right. The book of St. Luke, chapter 12, start at verse 51.
Read.
Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth.
Maybe you think Jesus Christ came to bring peace on earth. Maybe that's what you think. Read.
I tell you nay.
He said no. He didn't come to bring peace in the earth. Read.
But rather division.
He said he came to bring division.
Why?
Now bring me Matthew chapter 10. Matthew chapter 10. I mean, this is what the Bible says. This is what Christ said. I know somebody else, I know man has told you something different. I know they told you something different. But that's not what Christ said. Read this real quick.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 10, starting at verse 34.
Read.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
He's saying it again. Do not think that Christ came to bring peace to the earth. Read.
I came not to send peace.
He didn't come to bring peace. Read.
But a sword.
But what?
A sword.
You know what a sword represents?
Death.
War, death, destruction. This is what the Lord has come to bring. And you said, why?
Yeah.
He came back. He came to bring death and destruction and war for his people. His people. This war that you see, World War III, is to liberate his people. with your so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Facts,
Hey,
though.
go ahead and take back over, please.